morning, Mr. Gandel.
Good morning.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
We are in Boncourt. You are making an extension of your second production site. Why did you choose to grow in Switzerland and in Boncourt especially?
We are a family-owned Swiss company, so it's very important to us and to me as well to be located in Switzerland. Our shareholder, it's something which is very important to them. In addition, we are close to our customer base, which is in Germany, just north of Boncourt. So we think it's a quite ideal situation and location. So let's go inside if it's okay.
Perfect. So your drive systems are delivered all around the world and in many industries. Can you tell us about their evolution?
100% of these systems have electronic inside. With this electronic, you can sense, you can get the temperature, you can get the position, you can get a lot of data. And with these data, the customer will be able to know a lot of information on maintenance, a lot of information on the way the system is evolving around the time during the application. So we think that digitalization will be the use of all the data that we have inside our actuators.
I see a large workshop and fully automated assembly lines. When did you start with high-speed production?
We started with a lot of automation more than 30 years ago with the automotive industry. And since we constantly increase this capacity of automation, this is really something which is part of our business model linked to automotive.
And what about the risk linked to large quantities?
Quality is something which is really a mindset. It starts with the design of the actuator, it starts with the way you treat your supplier, the way you manage your supplier, and of course with the process. We have a lot of process FMEA, we study what are the possibilities of failure, and then at the end you need to support the customer if something happens in the field. But that's a mindset. Quality is really a mindset.
The auto market is changing quickly with the arrival of electric vehicles. What about in your group?
For Sonceboz, that we think that's an opportunity. The arrival of these electric vehicles will be an opportunity in terms of thermal management, battery. So that's something that will grow our market. We will have to manage with what we call e-auxiliaries, meaning bringing more and more electrification to what was internal combustion engine.
We will speak about that a little bit later. In recent years, many innovations have occurred in different sectors. How do you analyze these developments?
These developments we try to anticipate thanks to external companies that we purchase, startups that we purchase in the Sonceboz group, meaning that we work closely with MMT in Besançon in France, we work closely with Compact Power Motion GmbH in München, we develop an open innovation center in Lausanne at EPFL, and with these windows on the world that are these companies, we are able to anticipate the new development, the new technology that we will use in our actuator with our business development center. Innovation
is a big added value, but what can we expect from your products?
Most of our customers are really looking at the new values that they need to introduce on the market for their application. So they need that we innovate, they need that we anticipate with new electronic development, with new actuator development, and it's a value that we will transfer to these customers. We bring them really value with innovation.
Products are becoming more and more electronic and intelligent with the use of data. Where are you in this domain?
You have here quite a good example. This is an actuator which is mounted on a turbo, the turbo of trucks. And in this actuator, we have quite a lot of electronics, hardware and software, and we can collect data, temperature, the pressure, different type of data that will be used by the customer in order to make a predictive maintenance of the application. So it means that it really brings a lot of values to the customer with the data that we have in these actuators.
And finally, how do you imagine the evolution of your group?
Something which is very important in a group like Sonceboz, if we try to see what will happen in 2030, it's to have an equilibrated portfolio of application, meaning automotive, trucks, industrial application, medical, and you see here the core competence that are linked to mechatronic, how to transform electric signal into a mechanical motion with a motor, with a gear train, electronic, hardware and software, with sensors, and to bring an output signal, as we described for the turbo, to the customer. So, equilibrated portfolio of application and a core competence which is really mechatronic. We call that from mind to motion.
Perfect. Thanks a lot, Mr. Gandel.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
And see you soon.